I downloaded this off the internet, and I will show you where to get the file. But this is fundamentally like a McMaster part, but it's not a McMaster part. I just downloaded it as a file. So it wasn't created in Fusion. You'll notice down here, there's no, extrude, or it's just pure and simply, it just imported it from the internet. What I also did is I imported a McMaster part, which was a screw or a bolt or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know. But like I said before, it looks like in its assembly, it looks like it's all joined together. But if I start grabbing all these bits, one thing you'll notice is that all these bits just can't moving crazy around. Apart from this bit here, doesn't matter how much I drag that, it don't move. And the reason being is if I select that, that is flange body. And if you notice very, very small in the corner there, there's a little anchor. Now, what that's doing basically is it's anchoring it and stopping it from moving around. So whereas on the other one, I created a rigid joint between the block and the origin, this one has, if we right click, it says that it is grounded to the parent. So technically that's the origin. And if I click that, unground it from parent, that will now mean that I can drag that and move it around. So I'm going to revert the position. And the only thing I'm going to do, obviously on the flange body, is I'm going to ground that to the parent. So on assemble, I said to you there was 3 joints. And one was a duplicate with joints. Now, this is how this isn't a paid feature, I'll never know, but don't tell Autodesk that, whatever you do. So if we do a joint, because this is going to need to be a joint, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this bolt, screw, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to look at, well, first of all, the motion. Let's create it as a rigid, and let's position it. Let's get in there a bit better. Go there, command or control, and select the middle of the flat part there. And then on component 2, I want it to go there. But at the moment, the screw is upside down. But luckily, you've got a little thing here which flips the component over the joint origin. So if I flick that and then click OK, I've now got my screw exactly where, obviously, I want it to do. I'll just remove that joint symbol so you can't see it. Now, logically says that you could go and download another 3 McMaster parts, or you could right click, you could copy, paste new, you could do whatever you want. But Fusion brought out a really cool thing, which is called assemble, duplicate with joints. So what you can actually do now is you simply select the component, which is that screw, and you don't have to do anything else. Just literally start snapping where you want that screw to go. So I want one there, want one there, and if I whiz that around, I want another one there. Now, if nothing else, if you had to put 100 screws in somewhere and you wanted to create the same joint and you wanted to position them all in exactly the right place, that is definitely the best way to do it. So that's okay. So that is assemble, duplicate with joints.